over and let Franklin have that long, methodical drives. Two, like you said, the D-line, they got to be big because in this wing T offense, you want to get to the linebackers and kind of disrupt them. And three, I'm going to say we got to play 4 quarters.
That's it.
You know, these guys are riding a 30-game winning streak. You know, they've been here. You know, we're kind of coming in as the underdog. But I think if we play 4 quarters and play clean and our D-line plays like they've been playing all year, we should be fine, I think. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree. You know, just got to play our game.
Yep, and we're going to have to tackle. You got Floyd Raxton on the return. That's a nice return by Floyd. Once again, Floyd is our spark plug of this team, man. When A touches the ball, if you can hear the fans here, everybody gets electric when number 8 touches the ball. Cowboys come out there, spread 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. You got Jaden Clay at quarterback. We're going to go quarterback keeper here with Clay.
Got to grab by the ankle, bring him down after about a 1-yard gain there.
Yeah,
That's going to be second and 8 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's wrapped up by 32. Cody Smith, Kobe Smith. He's their middle linebacker, along with Bryson Washington and Jaden Jackson. Those are the guys that fly to the ball. Jaden Jackson, number 1. Bryson Washington is number 15, which I don't see Washington. He's out there. We're going to go to Rodas.
There's not much there. We're going to actually lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's another one of their key players out there at corner.
So I'm going to go back to keys of the game here. We've got to get that balance down today. We've got to establish the run game to open up that pass.
Yeah, and their defense flies to the ball. You know, 3rd and long right here. We don't want to be in this all night. Going pass here.
He's got some green space.
It's a nice open field tackle. Clay had a lot of room right there.
He did.
That's Landon Lozano on that tackle right there, open field. Looks like we're going to punt here. All right, we're going to punt. You look like you got...
Devin Hedrogo back to receive here.
And along with the Baylor commit, you got Bryson Washington back. Looks like Braylon Harris was on that punt. And Franklin's going to take over here around about the 32-yard line. All right, Cowboys coming up on the first defense. Line it up. They're going to go to Bryson Washington.
Still on his feet. It's all the way down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
Some great blocking up front on that O-line.
It's good blocking, but also a little bit of bad tackling, which is going to be key for 4 quarters. We're going to have to tackle because they're going to do what they do, run the ball. And either you're going to stop us or we're just going to keep running it. That's just their motto. Every now and then they'll throw it maybe, but majority of the time they're going to get to the line quick. There's a fumble.
Fumble on the play. Trapped up by the quarterback.
It's like Court Lowry's their quarterback. He falls down on that ball, and that's rare for those guys. You know, Cowboys on mistakes like that, we're gonna have to capitalize on tonight too. I think they're probably gonna go to their number 1 right here. Yeah, it's a good tackle.
Well, a little trickery there to pick up a couple of yards.
They're gonna run that. A couple of years ago we used to run that with Kenny Haynes.
We did.
You know, line up real quick, hand it up the middle. You know, Jaden Jackson is that guy for them, along with Bryson Washington.
We're trying to go quick.
We're gonna go trickery right here. That's a
great open
nice tackle. That's a nice tackle by. That looks like Caleb Rodas right there. But I can almost bet that they're not going to punt.
No.
They're not going to punt.
No.
This may be one of the 3 times they throw tonight here, and the Cowboys are going to have to be really, really disciplined. Really, really disciplined.
Got to play tight coverage without being too soft here.
Yes. It looks like they're going to drop back.
They are going to drop back. They're going to respect that pass. They are going to punt.
They punted it.
And we didn't line anybody up to receive that.
No, that's a good. They took a Franklin bounce.
Sorry, I had to lock on the tripod there, but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Russ. I'm sorry. That's a big stop by the Cowboys defense.
Stop.
You know, and I probably can count on one hand that Franklin punted the ball all year.
That's right. Because
they normally don't punt. So that's a huge stop. Now we're gonna, they're winning the field position battle now, but got us backed up inside our own 5. Cowboys are gonna have to be smart right here.
We got 2 running back look here.
That's been our best formation.
And he's going to get a little breathing room there. He's only going to pick up a couple of yards, but that sure backs him up out of the end zone.
It backs him up, but Bryson Washington flying in from his safety spot, which he'll do a lot. So I'll say this.
So number 52, Dylan Beering's having to come out here because he just lost his helmet.
Freshman Cornell Norman will check in for him, 63. I'll say this, Bryson Washington, he likes to play the run from safety. So if we could probably sneak somebody behind there and the line gets some protection, oh man.
Just nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Progression, but we're going to lose a yard there.
And that was a good play right there by Smith, 64 from Franklin, and he blew that up from the jump. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, we're going to have to go to the air here.
Yeah, I believe we're going to have to back them up. We may have to go throw and then run, which normally we want to run and then throw.
Right.
Looks like Jackson's coming on the blitz.
They're bringing a rush here.
You got Rodas.
Some room. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, so that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Cowboys.
Yeah, we got a defensive battle right now. This punt's going to be huge for us. Like I said, they're winning the field position battle right now. Would you expect this right now? Both teams kind of filling each other out.
That's right.
You're playing in a big stadium like this. A trip to Jerry World at State. You got to get the jitters down. We need a good punt right here from. It's like Braylon Harris to set the punt.
Good punt with a good roll. Back to the
right about
line,
right about where they punted to us a while ago.
That's right.
Now again, this Cowboy defense is going to have to tackle. Franklin's going to come out in that wing team. They'll probably go with some kind of misdirection. I can 15 probably going to touch the ball a lot here, right here, or 1.
Agreed.
And I don't see 15 in the huddle right now. So.
And I also think we'll see our D lineman there really standing them off. And the varsity linebackers going straight at him.
That's
exactly what we see.
Yeah. They're going to go to Jackson right there. He picks up about 4. which they want that.
They're going to give him 3 there. Yeah, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
They want positive yards. For the Cowboy defense, we want to get them behind the sticks in this offense. You get them behind the sticks, and they kind of, got to dig deep in their playbook.
False start.
Yeah.
That's going to back them up.
And that's huge. That's huge.
That changes the entire plan.
Yes, it does. It does.
Franklin has there. So that's really going to disrupt. Hopefully we can capitalize on this pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to limit them to about 3 yards gain right here.
And that's tough because hardly anybody has done it all season. I don't think anybody has.
Yeah, no. But if anyone's capable, I know this Cowboy defense is.
That's right.
They're going to Washington. That kid runs hard.
It just drops that shoulder. It just gets low.
He gets right down. He gets right back where they were before they jumped off sides. It's like I said, we didn't want them to pick that 5 back up.
I'm going to say that for those of you in the comments, we are going to keep it positive or you will be removed from the broadcast. We certainly welcome all Franklin fans here as well. That's going to be a big stop there by defense.
Yeah, we're getting a good. It's going to be about 4th down and maybe 4.
4th and 3. 4th and 3. Good spot there.
They're going to go for it right here. They're going to go quick. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
He's way short. He didn't even make it back to line.
That is huge. That is a huge stop on the Cowboys defense. Yes. Drayden Ashford. First off, Caleb Rodas on the outside, keeping his outside shoulder free at corner, strung that out. Peyton Vera coming from safety, blows that lead blocker up, and Drayden Ashford flows from linebacker and just cleans it up. And the Cowboys take over.
Great job there by the defense.
Going to go to one Rodas.
He's going to get some good positive yards there. Picking up 5. Bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys. Or he's going to bring up 6.
Yeah, he's going to give him 6. How about that Cowboy defense? We're in our 2-back set. This has been our best formation all year. We're going to go to Rodas again. He bounces it.
First down, Cowboys.
Yes.
Going to pick up 5 yards on that play.
Yeah. And Russ, I forgot to mention they got one of their studs. He's nursing a hamstring injury.
That's right.
So it looks like he's not in right now at his outside linebacker spot where Rodas just bounced it out. And I want to say that's Jaden Jackson that's normally out there. But Washington and Jackson's not on the field right now. And normally they go both ways. 1 and 15. You got Clay back to pass.
Great look
it's complete to Tyson Owens.
Tyson's still on his feet. Welcome to the show, Mr. Owens.
Yes.
9-yard pickup.
That's a nice hard run after catch. Picking up that big yak after that first down reception. This is right where we want to be. As Jackson and Washington enter the game now.
He's got him.
It's complete. And that's a nice
great slant route.
You get Floyd Roxton in motion, and Jaden just rode him to that defense. You're gonna bite that bait, and you got Caleb Rodas sneaking right behind. Like I said earlier, Washington likes to play the run.
He's got it. One man to beat. Right down at the 2-yard line.
Yes.
Edna Cowboys knocking on the door.
On the play before that one, when I said earlier, Washington plays the run a lot. So we bring Raxton in motion, and Jaden rides him, and Washington bites, and Rodas is wide open. So sometimes, being greedy like that can bite you, can come back to hurt you.
That's right.
Let's see if we can punch it in with the big guy.
What we do?
Yes.
Touchdown Cowboys. So with 2:19 left to go, so far we have a score of Edna Cowboys 6, Franklin Lions nothing.
That was a great drive by the Edna Cowboy offense after a great stop by the Edna Cowboy defense. Nice play calling right there from Coach Cass. And again, like we said, we want to be about 50-50 run pass, but the pass opened up the run.
It did.
With aggressive defense like this, sometimes you got to come out and test them and throw it a little bit earlier, and that's what the Cowboys did right there. The kick is good.
And for those of you having some sound issues, that's either a clip on our side or that's going to be the mute button on YouTube. Sometimes it's set to default on, so check your mute button.
Russ, as I'm looking down from this film deck, I have to give it to our community. We travel very well to fill this 6A stadium up. There's not much room to sit. Now, Edna kickoff coverage team has to be great. As number 8 can run it back, 10 and 1 from Franklin can run the ball back at any moment. We have to be real smart, real sound.
So again, 2:19 to go here in the first quarter. Edna Cowboys 7.
And that's a smart kick.
Great kick. Give us time to get down.
Nice. He was wrapped up right there by 24 Peyton Bradley and 19 Miles Randall. How about the backup quarterback getting in on some kickoff action? All right, Franklin's lining up. They're going to come out quick out that huddle.
Always do. Here comes the center first, and we'll explode out. Not give Edna much time to read, but that's
sweep.
okay.
Drayden
Ashford.
That is a great play by Drayden Ashford, which is key. Like I said, our D-line is so good, and in this wing T offense, it's a lot of misdirection blocking, and it tries to confuse the D lineman to chase. So they can get to the linebackers. If they can't get to the linebackers, it will be a long night for Franklin. That's why our D-line comes into play. Here's one of those 3 times of passing. It's incomplete. That's great coverage by Tyson Owens and Campton Hicks coming in late and knocking it out. But again, they're not going to throw much. So that's 1. I'll give them 4 at the most. I said 3, but they'll probably throw the ball 4 times unless they get down, which they haven't been all year and we haven't seen it. But from what I've seen, they don't throw the ball over 3 to 4 times in a game. And they don't want to be right here 3rd and long.
They sure don't, but they're going to run a flea flicker.
How about
hard? But it's a stop.
Big stop. Again, the D-line flowing to the ball. He had a cutback lane, but our big star, number 77, Otis Santiana, flowing to the ball, shut that down quick.
And Otis is going to have to come out because his helmet popped off.
His helmet came off. Yes. They're going to go for it here.
They will. Leave it on their side of the ball.
And
With a minute 15 left here in the first quarter.
Let's see. Oh, they're going back. Yeah, they're gonna punt. We got Raxton back.
The Raxton's backing up.
And they kick it to him.
They do. That's a dangerous man to kick a ball to. Oh, get the ball.
Oh, man. That's no harm right there. Well, if he feels it clean, he had a lot of room.
That's it.
He did, but we get that ball back to the Cowboys offense. That was another huge stop by the Cowboys defense.
Excellent stop.
There's 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'll try to keep you updated every minute or so as minutes tick. We don't have a full staff up here that normally keeps you updated. We're missing.
Going Jaden Clay, quarterback keeper.
He's going to pick up a couple of yards on that one. The inside linebacker sniffed that out there pretty quick. Looks like that was number 64 of Franklin, Simeon Smith. He's got a man open.
We had a man. He had a man, but you had a little pressure right there too.
He did. Throwing off his back leg.
Yes.
With 26 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Cowboys going trips to the short side of the field, getting Raxton some one-on-one coverage. You got Owens covering Raxton. Looks like a blitz coming right here. The Cowboys didn't see it. If the Cowboys see it, I'm hoping we'll see, somebody sees on the sideline. When they brought those two outside linebackers, Cade Rodas is wide open on that motion. The first quarter is going to wind down here, folks.
Yeah, it's going to be into the first quarter.
All right, Cowboys are playing with their defense is playing with their hair on fire right now.
They are.
Which they've been our heartbeat all season long. But again, we have to play 4 quarters. We have to play 4 quarters because Franklin, they're Franklin. They're like the Refugio of their area. If you must, 30-game winning streak. That's not. That don't happen too often.
Well, our identity is our size and our power.
Yes.
Where Franklin's identity is speed.
Speed and finesse.
That's it.
That's a great punt by Braylon Harris.
Discipline. They don't make mistakes.
That was a little risky right there.
It was.
That's a great punt by Braylon Harris right there.
It was.
All right, that Cowboys defense coming out again. 11:52 in the second quarter. Cowboys up 7-0. Going to Jaden Jackson right here.
They're just going to stop him. They're going to stop him.
Yes.
Going to pick up 3 yards.
Pick up 3 yards. Drayden Ashford, our senior middle linebacker, is flying around right now. Flying around. If they don't get a helmet on him, it's going to be a long night. They're going to have to earn it with this kid.
They are.
He's real passionate about this game. He loves being a Cowboy. Washington's probably going to touch it here. There it is. Nothing going. Oh,
even Otis Santiana struggling to bring him down.
Man, that kid runs hard. That kid runs hard, man. But as you see, he's getting up slow. He's getting up slow right now, but he ain't gonna back down. You know, he's a Baylor commit for a reason.
That's right.
You know, and not too many kids will pack big Otis Santiana like that.
No way.
Because he was stopped.
I wouldn't get up from Otis Santiana.
No, he was stopped about 3 yards. It's like a first down.
There's a first down. It's the board.
That's where they want to be. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. That's where they want to be. You know, if we get
them, where they've been all season.
Yeah, the first couple of drives we had them behind where they want to be, but they get 4. That's where they want to be, and they wear you down. There's one of those other passes. He's open.
That's going to be a touchdown for Franklin.
Like I said. Cowboys have to be disciplined when they do throw the ball. We cannot give that up, but that brings a tie ball game right now if they make the field goal. But that's huge for Franklin because it's not often they score on a pass. But again, what did I say about us? About them? We're aggressive. The pass sometimes opens up.
That's it.
So we're kind of similar on defense. Whoa, Ashford got a finger on that.
But it's still good.
Still good. Ashford almost got that.
Excellent effort.
Yeah, you love that kid's effort. Quarterback just had a lot of time on that pass.
He did.
I mean, Raxton had to come from the far side. Man coverage, you know, that's a tough, you know, ask to get from Raxton, which he's more than capable of doing it. But I mean, he just made a great play.
So Franklin set the kick here.
They kick it to Raxton.
Right to him.
It's a great block by Kay Rodas. Yes.
Larson taken out of bounds, but gets it all the way down to the 45-yard line.
There's that spark plug.
In Franklin territory.
There's that spark plug. There he goes. It's something about when that kid catches the ball, touches the ball, he's so electrifying. But Kay Rodas picked up a great block to set that edge. It was a great block. See if the Cowboys can get some points right here. Look how close their safeties are playing up.
And it's really struggling to create those holes that they're so used to, you know, opening wide up.
Yeah, if you look, Franklin's safety is like 10 yards off the ball. He ain't playing too far off the ball. That's why I say we have to go at him. You have to throw it at him. Trust your quarterback and take a chance. Look at their safeties. They're itching for you to throw the ball.
For sure. They're sucking up.
Yes. We're going to go Rodas.
They're going to show a safety blitz here even.
That's a good tackle.
Rodas working hard here. Fighting for yards.
They're trying to punch that ball out. That was a nice hard run by Kay Rodas. You got Bryson Washington coming out right here. If there's any time to test somebody, again, and he's not in the game, I'm testing you up the middle of the field. Looks like we're gonna go the big guy here. We're a little short, but I think I'm going for it here.
Oh, you got to.
You have to.
8:50 left to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you may not get the ball back.
You may not get the ball back if you punt this.
And they deferred to the second half.
They did.
So you gotta go for it right here.
Well, you're in no man's land. You can't kick a field goal. This isn't good field position.
If someone can text the crowd to be quiet while we're on offense. Text the Cowboy faithful to kind of be quiet while we're on offense. Someone. Looks like Coach Mitchell's gonna call a timeout here. Again, this is a must go. You got to go for it here, Russ.
You got to.
You have to.
I think they were hoping to get them to jump off sides. The problem is Franklin doesn't get penalties. They just don't.
Looks like Big Otis Santiana's checking in on offense. Santiana's checking in on offense right
Sure
here.
is. We saw great things happen last time he checked in on the offensive line.
Yes. Again, we don't want to be loud here. I told myself I'm going to write a book on fan etiquette. We don't want to be loud here.
Well, we got to get these 2 yards. We're going to try to get behind that push behind Otis. Otis jumps.
That's the risk you take.
It is.
That's why I say he may not hear because we're so loud. But that's the risk you also take with him not being on offense all the time. It looks like the Cowboys are going to punt it here, which it's tough, but as good as our defense is playing,
yeah, you got to trust your defense.
You got to trust your defense.
I mean, 4th and short, go for it. It's an iffy call here.
But I can almost guarantee Santiana steps on that field for defense, he's going to make up for that offside penalty. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, that's not going well.
That's a win for Franklin. That is a win for Franklin right there.
Should have gone for it there, maybe.
Yeah. Again, I think, coach is thinking I'm going to trust my defense, which is great. You show you got faith in your defense. But again, we may not see this ball again as much as Franklin runs the ball. We may not. But Otis Santiana standing over that ball. And I guarantee you, he probably is going to make the tackle right here.
He's going to find a way to make it.
He's going to find a way. Franklin's going to go that sweep to 1 right here. Oh, underneath. Look at there. Look at there.
He's got him.
77. Santiana stands him up in the hole. That's another kid that plays with all passion, all effort, all heart. And it doesn't hurt that he's really, really talented. It don't hurt. They're going to give him a generous spot. I don't think he gained.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
I don't think he gained
him up
2 yards.
After about 1 yard. He may have fallen a yard, but that should have been forward progress.
Yeah. Going in the eye right here, little.
Throw back to 1992 on that sweep.
Found a cutback lane.
That worked.
It's the same. They run the same play.
They do.
It's just multiple formations. Just multiple formations. That's what it is. Multiple formations out of that slot T, wing T look. It's pretty much the same play. Sweep right, sweep left, dive right, dive left, counter underneath. Are you not going to chase the eye candy, and are you going to play smart?
That's right. So we're going to be at 7 minutes here in the half.
We're going to go to Jackson right here.
Oh, he finds a big hole. And there's that speed.
Again, we have to tackle. And you can't let those big guys get a head full of steam. But arm tackling is not going to get it done tonight.
It's not.
It's not going to get it done. You're going to have to wrap up, fly to the ball. And when they get an open hole like that, head full of steam, it's going to be a tough night with these two running backs. Because they have speed and size. Both of them.
So the extra point's good.
He's going to bring the score 14-7, 6 minutes and 58 seconds left. I think we're going to have to go back to what we did on that drive when we scored. We're going to have to throw the ball. I know, we may be afraid of some of their speed and on the back end. But again, hard play action, they know we're going to run it. Give a little fake and have them maybe chase 13 or chase 1. Or you can even have Jaden do a little Tebow action. And then, open some zones up for these good receivers we have. Got Rodas back deep, both Rodas brothers, 1 and 9, Cade and Caleb, and then you got Floyd Raxton back deep.
Well, the great thing here is I expected the pooch there.
Yeah, they weren't giving it to Raxton again. Another great return.
Great return. Right down to the 50-yard line.
Yes.
49-yard line.
I can see the Cowboys breaking one for long. I got a feeling we're going to run one back. You can kick away from Raxton as long as you want, but the Rodas brothers are just as good as athletes as Raxton. Right. So you pick your poison.
That's right.
It's Raxton time. I must say it's Raxton time.
I agree with you.
Nice call.
He's going to give it to 13.
Nice call.
Great call. Picks up that first down.
Again, you get a fake to Rodas, and you got Ashford coming out of the backfield, which they're going to chase Rodas. They're going to chase our backs. We got Rodas has over 1,300 yards. Ashford has 900 yards rushing. Jaden has about 400 yards rushing. We're going to run the ball. But I think to beat these guys, we're going to have to throw it a lot more than we run it.
Yeah, the pass is going to keep those safeties.
And we're going to go back to the big guy.
He's going to dive for it for 4 yards.
That's a great run by Ashford. I think this is the first time we've seen a back that Ashford and Washington are kind of similar backs. If you look, they both bruisers. They both, when they get in the open field, they got the speed to take it to the house. They kind of mirror each other. Look at those safeties up. Play on the keeper.
It's going to be real close to that first down.
Yeah.
About a yard.
I like this. I like what the Cowboys are doing. Let's move the ball, be smart. You don't want to give it back to Franklin here.
No, you don't.
Any kind of points is good here. Any kind of points. But you want a touchdown.
So So they're going to jump off sides again.
That's gonna be
Like we said at the keys to the game at the beginning here.
Gotta play
play
smart.
clean. We can't have penalties, and we're just shooting ourselves in the foot.
yes on third down, third and fourth down twice.
Continues in that 36. Ball down to 33.
Just so everyone knows, I do see the comments. The comments have been removed, and he's been hidden on the channel. He can still watch the game, but Johnny Appleseed can no longer comment. So. Got his
Nice
hand,
call.
and that's a first down for the Edna Cowboys.
Great call. That is a great call by Coach Kaz Mitchell. Braylon Harris has been great these last couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
Yes, he has been great. A lot of clutch catches for us.
He really stepped up here.
Yes, he has. But again, we're going to have to throw the ball.
We are.
Look, they're just daring us to. They're daring us to throw the ball right here.
Safety's lined up with your inside linebackers. They're not respecting your pass game.
Screen to Owens. We're going to have illegal man downfield. We're going to have a legal man downfield.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty here.
That's a tough call with these RPOs. That is a tough call. But it is an illegal man downfield. If you look, you got 68 Andre Brady. The ball's at the... Oh, wow. So they wave the flag off. They wave the flag off. That's great. The pass was behind the line of scrimmage, as we said last week.
That's right.
So, folks at home, if everybody wondered, we ran a screen pass. As long as Tyson caught that ball behind the line of scrimmage, our line can go downfield and block. So that's why the flag is being waved off, and it's the Cowboys' first down.
Got a lot of you just joining us. We got 4 minutes 50 seconds left here. And a hard run there.
Plays down, but I'll say this: Bryson Washington made a grown man tackle right there,
For sure.
and I believe he took the ball, and we're getting away with one. But hey, Boys and Stripes made a call our way. We'll take it.
The Cowboys now inside the red zone.
You know what would be nice here? Unless they're in a zone coverage, I'd send Braylon Harris to that corner and Raxton on a slant, and they're going to jump it. We got Raxton in motion.
We are in zone.
There it is.
There's the read. He's going to tuck it. He's going to get it down to third and short.
And sure enough, that's what we were running.
That's it.
But Clay was smart there. He read zone. See, the cornerback dropped. If the cornerback don't drop, they just passed it off. The inside safety took Raxton, and the cornerback took Harris on the corner route. But that's where Coach Kaz was going. But Clay made a smart decision. This is a huge third down right here.
Huge third down.
Got Raxton in motion.
Well, we got the first.
You better wrap up. You better wrap that kid up. That's a first down.
It should be. Oh, they're not going to give a favorable spot, though.
Man, that's a tough spot. That's a tough spot, man. One thing I know about Raxton, he's small, but you better wrap up. It's shown right there.
I sure want to give a shout out of appreciation to all of you joining us. We've got 2,235 people on the broadcast.
Again, we cannot jump off sides here. We have to be smart.
Got to play discipline. Need to go with a hard count here. And they jump.
This is just
Twice in a row on fourth down.
the Cowboys O-line got to get their head in the game. They have to get their head in the game. And what Franklin's doing, they're walking those backers up and they're stepping up and they're kind of jumping at them. We just have to be smart here, which we're going to take the field goal. But in a game like this, field goals aren't what we want. We need touchdowns.
Agreed.
We need touchdowns. But right here, we're going to have to take the field goal. And I think Landry Sample can nail it. He's done it a couple of times this year.
It's going to be wide.
We missed it. Again. Me personally, Russ, I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
That would have been my call.
You know, you got a trip to state on the line. You gotta go for it. Because again, 3 minutes and 18 seconds, they get the ball back after halftime. Our passing game was working. I think I would have went for it, but hey.
We still have time. 3:18 left here.
Oh
in the
yeah,
half.
definitely.
If we can shut them down here and go 4 and out, we still have time.
We can't give up a chunk play though.
We can't. And there's that misdirection again. Got to pick up 6 yards on that run.
That's what they want.
Just explosive.
That's what they want. And if you see what you don't want to see when you're facing the wing tee or the slot tee, what you don't want to see is your lineman being cut blocked. Because if your lineman are being cut blocked, the guy that's pulling or the guy that's slashing or blocking down, nice play, Drayden Ashford.
They're going to give him a yard of forward progression. I don't think he made it to the line of scrimmage.
To me, he didn't get to the line of scrimmage. You had Drayden Ashford there and Kay Rodas there. This is a huge stop right here, which they're probably going to go with that misdirection. One running back come under, fake that speed sweep, and the running back comes underneath. There it is. That's their big back.
They're going to get just enough to get that first down.
That's the first time.
That was a big first down for Franklin. Cowboys needed to get off the field right there. But that's what Franklin does. Franklin's doing what Franklin, do. They wear you down. They smash it, move the ball. But I can promise you, they're going to try to take a play and get another touchdown here. They're going to try to score right here. But they're going to methodically move it, and then all of a sudden they'll bring a misdirection or some kind of trickeration play. They may even throw it here.
Yeah, I would expect a pass. 2:19 left here in the half.
Yeah, they're gonna probably run it to get in some positive yards first, and then you can say I think they'll come with a pass here after. For those of y'all that are watching us, Refugio is down right now, 21-14 to Timpson. They're right up the road in Cypress. They're going to go sweep probably here. There it is, handoff to one. Now, as you can see, you had 8 coming in motion. I can guarantee you that was a setup. What they just ran, that quick dive, but that swing man comes in motion, and they'll go back to that soon. Sweep. Ashford's there. Ashford and Campton Hicks is there. It's a great stop, but third down and about long 6. Third down, long 6. Here comes that pass. Here it comes. Or, like I said earlier, they ran that quick dive, but you had that swing man coming. They'll fake that dive and pop it to that swing man. There it is. There's that pass.
It is pass. He's getting lots of pressure.
Great
Throws
coverage.
it away. Brings up fourth down, deep in their own territory here. I would expect a punt with 1:20 left in the half.
That is a great stop. I've never seen Franklin throw the ball 3 times in one half. We'll see what they do. You know, they may go for it here. I mean, every time they lined up in the shotgun, they've lined back out and kick it. You got Raxton going back. Let's see if he gets a chance. Everybody get away, get away. Peter, Poison. I know a lot of the new kids, they scream Poison now. They don't yell Peter anymore. Whatever the call is, get away. All right, 1 minute and 7 seconds left. We cannot have a turnover here at all. Cowboys,
we can't have a turnover.
No, Cowboys cannot have a turnover here.
We really need to convert to some points here.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. But as you see, look, Franklin's in their pass defense now. Now look at their safeties. They're not up on the line now.
Gonna send Rodas into motion. He wants him. That's picked off.
He threw it into double coverage. Clay missed Raxton down the middle of the field. Again, when Franklin goes to their pass defense, they're not running man.
They're not.
They're not running man.
They haven't run man all night.
No, they're not running man.
Everything's in zone.
They're in zone. They're in zone right now. It looks like a cover 3. It looks like a cover 3 zone right now, what they're running. Which they're just passing routes along. But Raxton was wide open on the deep post.
Right. So they're going to pick up 5 yards on that play. Get it right back to the 50-yard line.
It's like Franklin's going to run the clock out. There's a pass. Up the seam.
Man.
Oh, he caught it.
And it's caught.
Oh, he caught it. And the chains, and the clock stops with the chains moving, and Franklin's on the ball.
They are. It's 27 seconds.
That is their 5th time throwing the ball tonight. There's that sweep. Got to be disciplined.
Got to pursue and contain.
Can't let him get out of bounds.
That's it. Can't stop the clock here.
That's 16 seconds. Now, we are. Otis looks a little shaken up, but Cowboys got to be real disciplined here. Really, really disciplined. We need a pass rush right here from that Cowboy D-line. We cannot give up a score right here, Russ.
No, we can't. We're going to have a timeout here.
Yes. Like I said, I think that's a good timeout. If you see, we got 77. He's coming off. He's holding his helmet.
Give your,
a little shaken up.
Give your boys just a second to breathe.
And talk them up, you know. Talk to them and tell them, hey, let's be smart, play our keys. 15 has been their target, 15 and 8 when they throw the ball. You got to notify 8, 15, and 1. You have to find those kids. And occasionally they will throw it to 10, but 15 has caught all their passes tonight.
In the second half, offense is going to have to do a much better job of keeping that defense off the field.
Yeah, they're getting.
Let them stay rested. We've already got hands on hips and leaning over.
We're looking a little gas. And mind you, Satiana's been out for 2 weeks? So there's 15. There it is.
There's the pass. And that's in for a touchdown. Touchdown Franklin.
We have to that. I will say this. The secondary covered for a long time, but that cannot happen. That just cannot happen.
They can't. And you know, Cowboys haven't faced adversity like this season.
No. Other than being down against Refugio and in Bay City. If you go back to the second game of the year, Bay City jumped out on us. But we weren't down 14, but I think we were down like 11.
We were.
And we were down like this. But Franklin's a different monster. But again, it's small things. It's small things. You go back to, you got 2 false starts inside of your own 10-yard line. You got a missed field goal. You know, 2 busted coverages, both for touchdowns. Like I said, we're stopping the run, but we're not stopping the pass, which they don't even really do that much. So that's a win for them all day long.
It is.
It's a win for them all day long. But it's small things that hurt you in the long run.
That's right. But it's that discipline too, right? I mean, they play such a disciplined game.
It is, especially against them. You got to be disciplined. We're going to squib it. We're going to let it go back to the back guy. Rodas reverses field.
And we're out of time. So that's going to bring an end to the second quarter. Going to halftime here with the score of your Edna Cowboys 7, the Franklin Lions 21. But we will stay live here for the half, but we're going to have to go on mute for copyright reasons. YouTube will shut us down. Enjoy the visuals of the halftime show, and we'll be back to bring you the second half here in about 24 minutes. All right, so we are about a minute and 15 seconds from kickoff here for the second half.
All right, look out. Landry Sample set the kick.
Gave him a returnable kick. Still on his feet. Gets it down to about the 49 yard line.
That's right where Franklin wants to be. Great field position for them. Russ, the Cowboys have to get a stop here.
Got to. We need to get a fourth and out. We've got to get that momentum going back the other way. Well, what a great cutback that was.
That's Jackson. That was a great cutback and great run by Jackson. Gonna bring up 2nd and 2, right where Franklin wants to be. We'll go to Washington. A great stop. Great penetration by Cody Smith.
Great stop.
Kevin Robinson is down right now. He's in a lot of pain.
Grabbing the back of his knee there.
Yeah, that's not good, Russ.
That is not good with Robinson down.
Robinson has been huge for us. Huge. And again, in this offense that Franklin run, you see a lot of cut blocking, a lot of down blocking, a lot of sweep blocking. And, you know, Kevin being on the D line, that happens sometimes. It's great to see he's getting up, walking off.
Walking off on his own.
Yes.
Got a little limp there, but hopefully they'll shake that off and come back in. And rest up a few plays.
Whit Martin will check in for him. It's a 3rd and 2. If I'm on that Cowboys defense, 15 is touching the ball here. I think everybody from Katie all the way to Franklin, all the way to Edna knows 15 is probably getting the ball right here.
Absolutely. I bring my safeties up, fire those gaps, try to keep the ball right in front of us.
Oh, they go to 1.
And they're going to get it. Barely. Yeah, they're going to get it.
They went to Jackson right there. They didn't go to Washington. They went to Jackson right there. And that's right where they want to be. 3rd and 2. I mean, we're going to line up. We're going to run it. They're going to line up. They're going to run it. But you got Jackson limping off the field. Cowboys never lined up.
But just a wide hole there. He's going to fall, 3 yards forward.
Yeah. What we don't want to see is we got a few Cowboys fussing, and the Cowboys never got lined up right there. We got to relax, play. It's a long game, but Franklin's where they want to be. They're up by 2 touchdowns. The clock's just moving along. Cowboys have to get a tackle for loss.
Well, and that's what we've been talking about. This is that slow, methodical game.
Yes.
They're going to pick up, 3 to 6 yards per carry.
There's a speed sweep.
And get some different looks. And there we go again. 7-yard gain, 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up third down here.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
The Cowboys got to settle down. We're getting a lot of finger pointing going right now. And just play football, guys. Y'all been doing it all year. We got to settle in and just play football. There goes Washington.
Same play, and they just keep running it back to back every other play.
That's Jackson right there.
It's on Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like they've been going to Jackson when they need a play right now. But I mean, pick your poison. 1 or 15, they're both dynamic backs.
Absolutely.
Jackson's only a sophomore.
He's got that small, stocky build.
Yeah.
It's just hard to tackle that.
It is.
He's got a low center of gravity.
He's gonna pass.
And he's all over him. That's caught for a touchdown. Sorry about that. But that is caught for a touchdown.
I'll say this.
Oh, no, they're going to call him down. They're going to call him down.
They call him at the 1.
At the 3. They've lined that up at the 3-yard line.
That was a great ball by their quarterback. Rodas had great coverage. Let's say that. But
couldn't defend that any better.
No. But Lowry, their quarterback, he has dropped some dimes tonight.
He has.
To be a slot T quarterback, this young man has dropped a few dimes tonight.
They did give it to him. My apologies.
Yeah, that was a touchdown.
And that's going to be a good extra point. So with Franklin pulling away here, Cowboys need a strong answer.
Franklin has thrown the ball 9 times tonight. That was a huge touchdown for Franklin. That brings them, Cowboys are down 21, Russ. That's a steep hole against a slot T team.
Well, they were able to shave 3:15 off the clock. We're at 8:45 here in the third quarter.
If you don't get turnovers.
Well, this is a team that just doesn't turn the ball over either.
No, they don't. You have to score fast. Now, our keys to the game come in really big now. You have to score fast here.
He's got a block. He escapes it. It's going to be brought down there at the 39, 40-yard line.
Yeah, he's brought down by number 32. Kobe Smith. That kid finds the football. Like I said, along him, 32 Smith, 15 Jackson. I'm sorry, 15 Washington, 1 Jackson are their leading tacklers. They have a nose for the football.
Well, we've got to get Raxton involved here. And he's going to tuck and run with it, get it out of bounds. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Really, a play that kind of collapsed on him. Really scrambled to make something out of that. So
I think he had Rexton, but I don't think he was comfortable with throwing it.
He would have to throw a pretty tight string there.
Yeah, because
defenders.
Owens, number 10, Owens, he's jumped on a few this year. So Jaden did what was best. He got 5 yards. That was a good job.
And we are seeing safeties of Franklin here respecting that run. I mean, the pass a little bit.
There it is,
There it is to Ragston. Still on his feet. Makes the tackle. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Floyd, big play Ragston. That is why I call him Floyd, big play Ragston. There's a flag down.
Oh, we got littered.
Again, Russ, Cowboys not being disciplined. You have an ineligible lineman downfield, which is so hard. You hate to see that. Floyd makes a great play. And again, our O-line just not in the game tonight.
They're not. They have not been as sharp as they've been.
No, they have been great all year.
They have been.
You know, blocking wise, we do have our struggles with penalties at times, but tonight it's been key penalties.
The flag was for ineligible receiver downfield on the Cowboys. And now they're going to jump off sides. So just penalty after penalty. It's going to take a clean game to beat Franklin, and we haven't done it so far.
You do not want to be in 2nd and 15 against this Franklin defense.
No, you don't. That's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for your Cowboys. Jaden back to pass. Has time. Sees his man. Has Langston.
Yeah, that's Rodas.
Aronis, I'm sorry.
That's Rodas. Again.
That's a great makeup.
Yes. Again. We have to throw the ball. They're baiting you into throwing the ball. I mean, they're running zone. So if our big guys, like they've done all year, block, somebody's going to come open like Rodas just did. You know what I mean? Just give Jaden some time. This is a drive that is a touchdown, must drive. You have to score a touchdown. You have to. Pick.
Intercepted. Tackled by number 8, Ragston. We're going to get an unsportsmanlike for him waving at the Edna fans like that. Just uncalled for at this level.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, I'll say this. Jackson got called for taunting, and 32, Kobe Smith chewed him out. He chewed him out, and Jackson didn't say anything. He just shook his head like, yeah, I know I'm wrong. You know, that explains, you know, that shows their discipline. Because not a lot of young kids now take, you know, constructive criticism from their teammate after taking a butt chew and after he knows he did wrong. But Smith was able to jump his butt, and I mean, they still get a first down, but they're back where the interception was thrown at. Right. But on that interception, Clay cannot eye down Ragston like that because Jackson just dropped back and he knew he was going to Ragston. They're going to go to Owens, a great play.
He dropped for a loss. That's one of this is second or third play tonight that Edna's dropped for a loss.
That's Rodas on that tackle. K. Rodas. It's going to be 3rd and 2. All right, so Franklin has thrown the ball 9 times tonight. 3 of them for touchdowns. So I think it's fair to say that they can throw the ball.
That's right, they can.
It's 3rd and long here.
It's going to be a pass. No.
Oh, they're going to
Oh, it's
Washington.
not.
Great tackle by Kay Rodas.
Cade Rodas again.
Gotta love that super sophomore.
Well, I would expect him to punt this here.
It's
4-9.
5 minutes and 52 seconds. Now, that touchdown earlier was used because if Edna scores, we're still down 2. If we were able to stop them on that 4th down touchdown earlier, a score here would have put us down by 1. Now, will they give Raxton a chance? Raxton has made plays tonight. They're not going to give him a chance unless he picks this thing up, and he does.
I don't know if that was the smartest move.
Oh yeah, with his speed it is. With his speed it is.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say why it was a smart move, Russ. If Raxton doesn't get that, there were 4 Franklin kids running
that deep.
They would have pinned us deep. So that was great by Raxton right there. That was great. That was great.
So we got 5:18 now left, and with Edna taking over here.
Got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined here. I'm going to go to 1 Rodas.
He's going to pick up 9 on that play. Slips 1 tackle, picks up another couple of yards.
I'll say this. Kay Rodas is playing with so much passion right now. He just hit Jaden Jackson with a Derrick Henry stiff arm. That thing was mean. But Kay is fired up, and I know Kay Rodas. One thing I know, he ain't backing down from nobody on that field. Kay ain't going to back down.
All heart.
Yes, he's going to play with all heart. Going to go with Clay here. But
we got 3 on that one.
Russ down 21. We're doing Franklin a favor right
now. We are. We're chewing our own clock here. 4:15 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Now, Washington's out the game. 24 checks in. Let me see his name. Josh Lopez checks in for Washington. If it's me, I'm testing him.
Absolutely.
He has to show me he can cover.
He's got great protection here. He's going to tuck it and run, but linebackers are all over him. Oh, we've got a catch. Tyson Owens.
We got to throw the ball. Clay has time. As long as we're smart and nobody goes downfield and block, we've had times. Clay just has to make a little bit better decisions throwing it. Excuse me. He does have 2 turnovers, but for the most part, he's been pretty consistent when he has good blocking. We're going to go to Harris here.
And he's going to pick up a 1st down and more.
Yes.
All the way down to the 21-yard line, 22-yard line.
That's another one of those super sophomores. Braylon Harris. Our Cowboys are fighting. We just got to punch one in, man. We've been in the red zone 3 or 4 times and no points. And we're knocking on the door of the red zone right here.
We are.
But again, I'm testing 24 deep. He is. Look at the middle of the field, Russ. It is wide open.
Flats all the way to the end zone, just wide open.
Look at it.
He's got him.
There it is.
And that's touchdown, Cowboys.
Middle of the field. That's where you want to go with that to beat what they're running right now. You got to attack the middle of the field, especially when Bryson Washington is not in the game. They're doing all God. He can make up speed there, but Lopez is going to have to show me he can cover that. So I'm going to the middle of the field when Washington's not in the game. And that was a great call by Coach Cass.
Agreed. Let's see here if he can make the. Oh, we're going to fake it.
Oh, it was a high snap. That's huge right there. I watched Franklin earlier in the year, well, earlier in the playoffs against Anahuac. Anahuac was in the game with Franklin.
They were.
They were in the game. But what happened, and what I'm seeing with some of our Cowboys, Franklin got to mouthing, pointing at the scoreboard, hey, look at the score, this. And they try to get you to retaliate. Cowboys got to calm down, just play some football. We're not out of it. We're not out of this game. With the defense we have, we're not out of this game. Cowboys just have to be smart.
All right, so good stop there.
Yes.
Smart decision on the kick.
Yeah, you don't want to kick it to 1, 10, or 8 on their special teams.
So Franklin will start their drive here with 2:50 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was RJ Fulton on the return for the Lions. He's a freshman. That was a freshman on the return. They're gonna go to 8 right here. They picked up positive yards on that swing play.
The swing play, they kind of
with the swing man, that's kind of speed sweep.
It is.
With the swing man.
Yep.
That's what old Javante
Diving
Seymour
sweep
used to
there.
run.
Yep, that's right.
We had Kenny Hayes.
Out of that slot T.
Yeah. Cowboys have to get a stop. But Franklin, where they want to be, they're ahead of the sticks. If you remember on the last drive, we had 2 big stops. Nice.
That was a great stop there. I mean, he tried to stretch to the corner.
That was
nice.
nice.
That's the speed.
That's a nice flow by Drayden Ashford, but his helmet comes off.
So 2:08 left to go here in the third quarter.
Ashford took his helmet off. Now, here's the thing. Ashford took his helmet off on the sideline, but since it was during the play, he still has to come out.
That's right. Helmet has to stay on.
Has to stay on. They're going to go sweep to the wide side or that undercut. There it is. They get away with a hook block hold on Kate Roden.
They did. That's going to be short.
Yeah, Kate's hurt right now. And that was a hold call, a hook block. He kind of hooked him, but it looked like he tugged Kate, and they gave him enough room to get there.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Yeah.
I thought it looked a little short from where the outside line judge marked that.
Those spots been a little favored tonight. But they got away with a hold right there on Rhodes.
They did.
Screen pass.
Oh, he's got a lot of green space. That's going to be another first down for Franklin.
Yeah.
Cowboys struggled against that swing pass. That's twice in a row they've done that. Where
that's a wrinkle in their offense because 8.
Devin Hidrogo.
Yeah, Devin Hidrogo. He's an athlete on the outside. He's really, if he goes to any other school, he'd probably be a 1,000-yard receiver.
For sure.
But he goes to Franklin and oh man.
That's going to be right up the middle. Nobody's going to stop him.
And if you look down there, our run stopper's not on the field right now, 77. And they took advantage of it. As I was saying earlier, attack when their key player's not in the game. Our key run stopper, 77, is not in the game, and they go right up the gut and answer that touchdown the Cowboys had.
Well, they're able to do what Edna's normally able to do, just open up that wide hole.
That wide hole, yeah. I haven't seen a team run on us like this all year, but this is what Franklin does. Oh, that's huge. That's huge because if the Cowboys can come back, I mean, that missed extra point's huge.
We said it earlier, we'll say it again. No harassment or negative comments will be tolerated in the chat. If not, we'll just shut the chat off altogether. So we've already had to kick about 9 people out today. So just would really appreciate everyone keeping comments clean.
See if the Cowboys can answer right here. They're kicking to Stephen Kovar. And there's a fumble.
Kovar's going to lose the ball.
I'm going to say this. Remember earlier I said it doesn't matter who you kick it to. So they take advantage and kick it short. I think if Kovar lets that go by, it may go out of bounds, but I mean the kid wants to make a play. You can't fault him for that.
No.
But we got to be disciplined. You got fundamental football. Hold on to the ball. You don't got to be a hero. Just get it, get your yards, get down.
I'm not going to take anything away from Franklin. They're a stellar football team.
I mean, they're ranked.
They're ranked 1 for a reason. I agree with the rank.
30 games in a row.
But we're doing nothing but help them out at this point. Went up for the jump ball.
Yeah, and I think we got away with one, Russ.
We did. We absolutely did.
He may be saying that ball's uncatchable, but yeah, you can't take nothing away from Franklin, and you can't take nothing away from the Cowboys. I mean, they did win Region 4, okay? They are district champs. You know what I mean? You can't take away nothing from neither one of these teams. And like I said, Franklin is the big dog till somebody takes him out. 30 games in a row. There's Washington, and he's been on the sideline. He's fresh.
Been like a racehorse trap behind that wall. He comes out with a run.
He has not played in pretty much the whole third quarter, and he comes out, and that Cowboy defense is starting to have their hands on their hips. We got guys leaning over a little bit, but they're doing what Franklin does. They pound it, wear you down. One of Jackson right there.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
I'll say this.
And we're going to end the 3rd quarter here in about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
To start the 4th. We've got 12 minutes left of football.
Cowboys can't give up a touchdown here. I know I've said that a few times, but if you want to come back against this team, you gotta get stops.
We do.
You gotta get stops.
We'll just take time here to say this is the end of the road for Cowboy Nation Network, regardless of who wins this game. We've appreciated all of you at home watching. Thank you for spending your Thursday and Friday nights here with us. We're happy to bring the game to you when you can't bring yourself to the game. So if you wouldn't mind, give us a like and a follow on YouTube here at the Cowboy Nation Network channel, so you can be notified of our upcoming games. We're going to do some coverage in basketball, looking at bringing some coverage of baseball. So we're going to try to go season or year-long multi-sport this year.
Fumble!
We got a fumble.
And it bounced right back to Franklin.
Just a perfect bounce back to him.
That's 2 fumbles tonight. And Larry, he's been right back, fortunate the ball. That one was just hit off a Cowboy's leg and bounced right back to him. And they're in 3rd and long. And what they did right there, they lined up in an old full house power I formation, offset I, which is rare. You don't see them in that. And I think they kind of had a mishandle on the handoff. But we cannot give up a 3rd down. Big play right here.
So Franklin really going to chew clock here.
Oh yeah,
got the play clock down to 2 seconds.
That's what they want because now they're going to go for it.
That's it.
They're going to go for it right there. And those two, you had Kay Rodis on that tackle and Jaden Jackson on the carry, and those are 2 sophomores right there. They may see each other again down the road. 2 more years of football left in high school.
Well, I'll be interested to see who's coming up behind Franklin that isn't Jackson. Because I believe, just looking here at the roster, Franklin's got a fairly young team.
They're young. They're going to lose Washington, but they get their quarterback back. That's a turnover right there. That's a good stop by the Cowboys defense. It would have been nice if Kevin could have got his hands on that. All right, Cowboys have to score fast here.
We got to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. And they went to the air a while ago, and it worked. Which I think we've been saying.
I think you gotta go fearless. Yeah, you gotta go fearless and go for it.
Play has time.
Did a great job of making some misses there. Lowers that shoulder to bounce forward.
That's a great run by Jaden Clay. You got Floyd Raxton blocking. Big Andre Brady having to check out. His helmets are coming off. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm calling Shut, and I'm saying, hey, we got to do something with these chin straps because there's been too many helmets coming off.
A lot of helmets.
These last 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah. Cowboys, Clay has plenty of time. The middle of the field, it was there. Braylon Harris was there. Clay's got to pick it up a little bit. they got some underclassmen in right now for Franklin.
You got to secure the ball before you take off.
Yeah, I think Braylon Harris took a peek upfield. He had nothing but green grass. And sometimes those are the most hardest
For
ones.
sure. And then he's just showing, that he's a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
That's just a simple mistake that happens, and you learn from it, and you build.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about this program. We've got lots of talent coming up. We're still going to have a great talented team next season.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And not to mention that eighth grade group, they ain't lost in 2 years. Kay Rodis on the carry.
They're doing
And he's still up.
Still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds.
That's a great run by one of the super sophomores, Kay Rodis. That is a great run by Kay. One thing I'll say tonight, number one, he left it all on the field. This kid left it all on the field tonight.
Absolutely. Still playing with all heart.
Gonna go to 13, Drayton Ashford. I know we're running the ball right here, Russ, but down 21.
Down 21 with 9:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
We gotta put the ball in the air.
Got to put the ball in the air. That's
Put
it.
the ball in the air. We're doing them a favor.
Chewing our own clock here. You called it. You wanted it. We've got a hold.
That's Clay has to
be
smarter
batted
than
down.
That I'm gonna say this. That holding penalty, the ball should have been gone.
Should have.
You had Robinson open.
Well, that O-line's giving him all day to throw.
He is. He is. He is. But I mean, the line's not gonna block for 10, 20 seconds. That's a long time. But again, penalties, we can't. Those are killing us. Those are killing us tonight. Penalties have been our downfall all night long. Going to Tyson Owens.
Tyson Owens gets a good spin move. Spun out of bounds.
That's another
after about an 8-yard gain.
Yes, yes. That's another kid that'll be back next year. Tyson Owens will be back.
Oh, he's a junior, correct?
Yes, he is a junior. We're going to go to one Rodis right here.
Just runs right into the teeth of that inside linebacker.
That's Kobe Smith.
It's been a hoss all day today.
He's been a hoss. He's been a hoss all season. We got 8:33 left in this game. 4th and 1.
And this is going to be an obvious go for it.
Yeah, you got to. You cannot jump right now.
They got to stay disciplined here.
They're gonna walk those backers up, and then those 3 down linemen are gonna shift.
The clock's ticking. We're at 5 seconds in the play clock. Game clock's ticking as well. Coach is now going to call a timeout. That was a waste of about 35 seconds.
About 35 seconds off that clock right there. Which,
we're going to go faster.
That play we ran last week when Clay came up under the center, you got Big Ashford in, he pushed behind him. You go quick and run that, and then, you could have ran that right there just to pick up the first
Get up
down.
that first down, yep.
But I
Get
don't
those
know.
3 yards.
I don't know what they're going with right here. I mean, we do have a 6'2" running back, Drayton Ashford, so you could go there. I mean, Rodas has been getting about 4 yards a carry.
So it's going to be a turnover on downs. Pass incomplete, intended for Rodas. Play got some heat there, got a rush.
Yeah, I mean the call wasn't. It was a so-so call, you know. I mean, you could go either or, run or pass. But on that drive, like I said, Rodas is picking up 4 to 5 yards. You only needed 1 yard.
That's right.
Now, if we were going to run that, you could have ran that how they gave it to Rodas and then, you know, kind of baited him in on that.
Or even go a read option.
Yeah.
He's just going to spin forward.
That's Washington. Cowboys may not see the ball again, Russ. We may not.
No, we may not.
We may not. I know last week when they got the ball against Columbus, I think it was like 6 minutes left. They ran it down the field and they won the game with 30 seconds.
That's it.
We may not see the ball.
Well, that ground and pound, I mean, you know, we used to run that.
Yeah.
That was our bread and butter.
I mean, got us all the way to the state quarterfinals.
It did.
You know?
So we lost that game in San Marcos.
Against Yoakum, yeah. Against Yoakum, yeah. So we know what this offense does and what it's designed to do.
And it didn't make a whole lot of sense there, you know what I mean? We run the ball, and we get to 4th and 1, we pass.
And if he hands it to Rodas might have walked in the end zone. So I mean, that's why we don't have headsets on.
Yeah, Corey, saying the same thing as I am here. So 6:50 left to go in the game here. And Franklin just doing a heck of a job moving the ball. I mean, our defense is gas. We got hands on hips, hands on knees. Our offense just hasn't kept up the field.
That clock up. They are.
Makes it 7-7 for the Lions.
So 5:33 left to go with 9 seconds here on the play clock. Yeah, with the way they're able to move the ball here, I don't know if we're going to get that ball back.
No.
Well, we got to stop
We
here.
got to stop right there. That was big. But again, you cannot let them gain 3 or 4 yards right here. Four minutes, 53 seconds left. Franklin has the ball. As I said when they got it, we may not see this ball again. There's Washington.
That's going to be a first down and a whole lot more.
You just got to make the tackle. Rodas went for the strip.
I mean, what else you going to do?
Yeah, like
what great awareness.
Yeah, Rodas went for the strip, and Bryson Washington runs really, really hard. He runs really, really hard, and that, as you can look at our Cowboys defense, they are wore out, which we have not seen all season. They're wore out right now. But that's what Franklin's designed to do.
Yeah, that's right.
That is what Franklin's designed to do.
Got to bounce on inside for another Franklin touchdown.
Yeah.
So look at the ball back here. 3:58 left on the clock.
That kick is good.
PAT is good.
It's going to bring the score 41-13, 3 minutes, 58 seconds left.
Your score, Lions 41, Cowboys 13.
Cowboys defense looks gas, Russ.
So Franklin's going to line up to kick here.
Let it go out of bounds. Oh, Raxton picks it up. That was a great kick. That was a great kick.
That was a great kick and great coverage.
Yeah.
Just swarmed on him.
Kickoff man number 29, Lopez. Return by number 7, Will Harris. First and 10 Cowboys.
All right, Cowboys, let's get another touchdown. Keep fighting. We're going to go to Rodas right here. Nice hard run by Rodas.
Nice run. Going to pick up 4 yards.
The whistle's blown, and they're still hitting them.
With 3:35 left to go in the ball game.
Gonna go to 13, Ashford. They're flying to the ball. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids to the football. And it ain't, they're not, listen, for everybody in the comments that are saying stuff, Franklin is number 1 for a reason. They're number 1 for a reason. And there's no knock to our Edna Cowboys. They've had a great season. But as we touched on at the beginning of this game, you have to be disciplined You have to play smart and you have to play fast against this team. Jaden Clay on the keeper.
The clock's going to tick inside 2:30.
2:30. As that clock gets down, Russ, we're going to go back on some things for this year from these great Cowboys, man, this clock winds down. I mean, first time in, what, 8 years?
8 years. This is the eighth year.
8 years since we made it to the semis. 5th time in school history. You know, like I said, these kids' picture will be hanging up in Edna High School forever now.
For a long time, yeah.
You know, district champs, region champs. They have nothing to hang their head down about.
Absolutely not.
You know,
and again, Franklin, 30-game winning streak.
30 games.
30 games.
We knew that it was going to be a fight. We knew it was going to be a fight. And like I said, as I look down there at our boys, they are gassed. And that's what Franklin does. They wear you out. They wear you out. Just throw it away.
He does.
He gets it out. It's going to be a flag, which I don't see why. Owens was in the area. They're going to call intentional grounding here on Clay. This is why they're going to call it, fans. Even though he's outside of the tackle box, he has to get the ball across the line of scrimmage. And he didn't get it across the line of scrimmage. That's why there's going to be...
And I'm not so sure there wasn't some contact on his arm that prevented the forward.
Yeah, it may have been a fumble.
But,
it may have been a fumble. But they're calling intentional grounding. Again, and one more thing to touch on with this class. This senior class has been phenomenal. They've led by example.
They have.
You know, Drayden Ashford, Peyton Bradley, Peyton Vera, jump
going for the long ball.
Just
a little overthrown.
You know, Andre Brady, Pablo Almeida, I believe Martin Guzman. I mean, the list goes on. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry. But this senior class has been phenomenal. Let's think about it, Russ.
Since Pee Wee.
Yeah, since Pee Wee. But think about it. They've never missed the playoffs in high school.
They haven't.
And they've been part of a semifinal team, a quarter. They were freshmen when we were quarterfinals. You know, I mean, they've been a part of some great runs. As Clay gets pressure, it's incomplete. Intended for Ragston. That's going to be a turnover on downs right there, and I think that's going to do it, Russ.
Yeah, it's going to be turnover on downs. That's going to be 1st and 10 Franklin with a minute 54 left here in the game.
You got, and let me, Caleb Rodis is another one of those seniors. Kevin Robinson. I mean, Landry Sample. Let's talk. Landry Sample is a senior as well, and
comes onto the scene.
From the band, and he's made some great kicks this year. You know, Dalton Bohannon, he's getting to check in now.
But I will say, you know, we've made a lot of mistakes tonight, but this team has nothing to hang their head for.
Nothing to hang
their head for. It's been a phenomenal season.
Nothing to hang their heads about.
And you know, with a minute 54 here left, you know, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to wish Franklin the best of luck next week at state.
Yes, they get the winner of Brock and Malakoff. I'm taking Malakoff.
I am too.
With Mike Jones at quarterback. Who? Mike Jones. I'm taking Malakoff over Brock.
Yeah, I will too.
In a close one, because Brock's had a great year too. They started off 0-4, and they've just been on a run ever since. But I'm taking Malakoff right here. I think Franklin's going to come out and take a knee. They let some of their subs get in and run a play right there, which is always good. But like I said, these kids shouldn't hold their heads down about anything. They've had a great year. The seniors, they've had a great career at Edna High. It's a great season. A great season.
The clock will wind down inside a minute here. Well, there's about 20 seconds in difference between the play clock and the game clock. And that's going to be the ball game. The final score of your Edna Cowboys 13, Franklin Lions 41.
Yes, again, good luck to Franklin as they head to state. And they'll face either Brock or Malakoff. And a great season, an amazing season, a memorable season from our Edna Cowboys. I could not be prouder of these kids. A lot of these kids, I've seen them play since they were 6 years old. And to see them, the senior class grow into great young men, you know, there's going to be a few of them go on to play college ball. You know, Otis Santillana, I forgot to mention him as one of the seniors.
Yep.
Otis Santillana,
Just the anchor on that D line.
the anchor on the D-line, Peyton Bradley, you know, those guys have been on there since sophomores. Drayden Ashford. You hate to see kids like that go. Caleb Rodas has been at corner since a sophomore, holding down that little island out there. And you hate to see these kids go. And we're going to lose a few linemen. But I'm going to tell you something. The stable is deep.
It is.
The stable is deep. You're going to
all the way down to JV.
all the way down to JV. And mind you, there's a few boys on that 8th grade team that probably can step in and play next year, maybe. Plug in and play.
Agreed.
You know, there's a few of them. We're going to bring back our quarterback. We're going to bring back Jaden Clay. You're going to bring back Kay Rodas. Raxton will be back next year.
We certainly will.
Raxton will be back next year. Braylon Harris will be back. You know, there's a lot of talent coming back. There is a lot of talent coming back next year.
The future is extremely bright for these Cowboys, and we look forward to bringing you the next season. But we'll stay live here until the playing of the Cowboy song. I will encourage anyone that stayed at home back in Edna, go give these boys a warm welcome home. It's been a hard-fought season. They have faced some adversity and have overcome so much when it comes to injuries and
yes.
Other things that have gotten in the way, other things that could have been distractions, but they didn't lose focus.
No, they didn't.
And they made it.
I mean, we've dealt with, it was at one point, I think we were splotching kids in, during non-district, we were splotching kids in. So it's been a great year, memorable year, a lot of great things. Thank you to the band. Thank you to the cheerleaders, Silver Spurs. Everybody that's played a part. As these seniors stand here for their last time with the alma mater, you see some of the boys, they got tears in their eyes. This is some of the best times of their lives, and they'll remember this forever.
Good night here from Katy, Texas, and for those of you that are here watching, have a safe trip home. And again, please go greet these boys as they return back home, and just let them know how much you appreciate them and how proud you are of this team.
Yes, definitely.